But I am the family fuck-up of my mother's children anyway. I have some cousins that have set that bar real low. But I'm not doing too bad right now. But, you know, somebody has to do it. Somebody has to be the family fuck-up. So, you know, why not me? You know? You're welcome, family. I'll do it. I'll take one for the team. But I'm not doing too bad right now. I got a decent job. I got a couple degrees and everything. But I did just tell my boss today that I hate my job. So we'll see how that works out for me. But up until recently, I found myself as the single one of the family. And for my family, me being single is kind of a good thing. You know, you secretly marry one toothless meth addict after 6 weeks of dating, and suddenly everybody's concerned about your ability to pick an appropriate partner, you know? Of course, that came after like a long line of alcoholics, very long line. So, I'm not sure why I keep dating alcoholics. I should probably figure that out before I start dating again. I'm kidding, it's too late. That ship has sailed, crazy train has left the station. But I was thinking that maybe I could have saved myself some time, you know, just go straight to the AA meetings. Maybe hang outside a rehab. At least that way I was catching on the upswing. You know, they're trying. I also thought about offering my services, kind of like a drug sniffing dog, but like an alcoholic sniffing person. I haven't really fixed the title yet. I'm still working on that business plan. But basically, if you have any family or friends, male or female, doesn't matter to me, you just bring them my way, and if I'm even remotely attracted, it's probably time to have a talk. Like, hey Jeff, buddy, you want to come sit down here for me? You know, we've been concerned about your drinking for a while now, and well, Helen here says she'd like to lick your balls. So we think it's time. But I am into the ladies. I don't date very many women. Occasionally one will fall on my lap. I have no ability to pick up a woman. And they don't really hit on me, and I'm not sure why. I mean, I think I'm cute, right? Yeah. Cute, I'm fuckable. I think it might be because I'm like sexually ambiguous. It's like my hair and like this shirt in particular say, yeah, she might be pussy. Maybe. But this face just screams cocksucker. All over it, can't hide it. In my defense, I have to suck a lot of cock. Hear me out. I don't cook, I don't clean, I don't like to buy my own meals, you know? And I heard Cheddar's has a bomb-ass pot pie. So if anyone's not busy this weekend, things could get crazy. But unfortunately, I learned that you can get herpes from unprotected oral sex. And not like cold sores, but like genital herpes from unprotected blowjobs. So I was spending a lot of time home alone, eating ramen. You know, it's cheap, and it might be disgusting, but I never caught anything from it, you know? Well, a minor sense of self-loathing and explosive diarrhea, but that's just temporary. It goes away. But that revelation also got me onto the sexting bandwagon, and believe it or not, I'm really not a dirty talker. I know that's hard to believe, as much times as I like to say dick. I'm really not a dirty talker. But it turns out I was actually pretty good at it. Like, I could legitimately have a smut writing career. Like, I wrote some shit one night that I was like, damn, that's some good shit. Like, I don't even need a text back, you know? I'll just text myself. I'm starting new things called text debating. And just text yourself. You know what you want to hear. In my sexting adventures, I've learned a few things. I learned that the answer to what are you wearing is always nothing. You're at the grocery store, what are you wearing? Nothing. You're at your kid's music recital, what are you wearing? Nothing. You know, you're sitting at home, your ratty ass jammies, like hair dye in your hair, face mask on, what are you wearing? Nothing. You don't need to know. I took like one really good picture of me once, like it was just awesome, like from the top, it looks amazing. I was like, that's the one, that's the picture, that's the one everyone gets, they're gonna think it's right now, that's what they're getting, doesn't matter where I'm at. I also found that there are two kinds of male sexters. There's the gentleman sexter and what I call the catty sexter. Now the gentleman sexter will never sext you without consent. Even if you have sexted before, even if it was earlier that day, he will once again obtain consent before he sexts you. The catty sexter don't give a shit. He'll know you're at your grandma's funeral and be like, I want to come on your face. The gentleman sexter always gets permission before he sends a dick pic too. Like, even if you send a nude picture of you, he'll either wait till it's requested or ask permission before he sends that dick pic. The caddy section don't give a shit. They'll send you dick pics all day, all night, from all sorts of angles. You know, just hoping one gives his dick some personality. All sorts of locations too. It's like a perverted roaming gnome commercial. You got the classic in the shower at his bathroom work. I don't know what the fuck that's about. Disneyland with some Mickey Mouse ears. Like at the Eiffel Tower with like a top hat and a monocle. Because he's got the one eye. I prefer the gentleman sexter because I may be a dirty slut. But I want the respect I deserve, damn it.
Yeah!
Right. A lot of my friends are dating younger guys, and whenever they tell you their boyfriend's younger, they're like, yeah, Chet here's 24, but he's real mature, though. He's real mature. I'm like, yeah, maturity. That's why I want to date younger men. All that fucking maturity. Now, my last train wreck was a little younger. He was 32. Unfortunately, though, he had the maturity of a 22-year-old and the penis function of an 82-year-old. Leave it to me to finally decide to go younger and have to try to score Viagra. It's not easy to do. It's not. While we're on the subject of erectile dysfunction, I once had an ex try to blame me for his failure to launch during a breakup. He said that I was so intimidating that it was emasculating, so it made it difficult for me to get an erection. And I said, well, quit being a little bitch.
Yes!
It's not my fucking fault you're not a real man. Emasculating. I have no idea what that dude was talking about. Young guys do hit on me a lot. I'm not sure why. I don't know if it's this whole cougar thing going on or if they think I'm younger. But I don't think they really understand what they're getting when they hit on me. Like, I might have the skin of a 28-year-old, but I have the bladder of a 38-year-old who's given birth to 4 children. So a little less, I'm not sure if you're aware, but when some women get older, especially when they carried another human being around their body for almost 4 years of their life and then violently shoved those human beings out, they can develop a slight incontinence issue. I'm not talking about anything crazy like a full-fledged diaper, okay? It's like a pee pad. It's a pee pad. I call it a pee pad. Like right now I'm wearing a pee pad. So if you see me sneeze or laugh or cough for sure, I'm probably peeing myself. I just don't think that's kind of squirter kids are into. But I did, not too long ago, decide to go ahead and go full cougar because I finally got to the age that I could do so because it's half your age plus 7. So I lowered my dating range to 26. And just completely just ignoring and putting out of my head the fact that I have a 19-year-old child and a 27-year-old little brother I helped raise. Just put that out of my head and went on after that young sweet D, you know, like you do. But unfortunately, I'm like an overweight, lazy cougar, you know. So I kind of have to go after the slower, wounded prey. Catch the quality. I managed to catch me one. Managed to catch me a 26-year-old, and I texted my friend. I'm like, "Woo, cougar! I'm gonna do it!" And then I found out this kid was 6 days out from a 2-year relationship. I was like, oh, that makes sense. Of course I could catch him. Just had his heart ripped out, his balls ripped off. You know, the kid was sad. He missed his girl. So, like, my mom, big sister mode kicked in. I felt myself consoling him. Fucking giving him advice on how to get her back. I was like, fuck me, I can't even do cougaring right. I mean, I still fucked him. My fat ass was tired after all that chasing, you know. So I had to use his face like a barker lounger. But I am 38, and if you were doing the math earlier or listening, I am 38, and a lot of times I get, like when I go out to the bar, somehow my age will come up. There's always some well-meaning drunk. You know, it's like, you're how old? 38, holy shit! And I'm just like, you know, think fuck you? You know? I'm not really sure how to respond to that. I mean, I know they mean well. But in my head, I just hear, you look really good for a dried up old bitch. I get a similar response to the fact that I have 4 kids. Usually from women, though. They're like, you have 4 kids? You look really good for 4 kids. I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? What do you think, what am I supposed to look like? Like, what do you think's going on under here? Am I supposed to just look like a sad, like shriveled up, just dried up balloon, you know, just all shriveled up and sad? No, because my body's pretty tight. My pussy, on the other hand, oh, she's rough. like you ever bought a package of hamburger, you know, and you're like having it in the fridge for a little too long, but it's still too good, you can cook it, but you know, it's like a little brown around the edge and like pink in the middle. Everyone's like that though, right? Right? That's normal, right?
Sort of.
I don't think it is. But even with all this, with the pee pad and a jacked up pussy, I did manage to find myself a boyfriend. Yeah, I did. One person clap. Thank you. Thank you. It's pretty new though, so we're still in that sweet honeymoon phase, but we'll see how long this lasts. I have a brother that visits like once or twice a year, and he recently was here and he met him, and he was like, you know, it'd be really nice if I could see the same dude 2 visits in a row. So I told him I'd see what I could do. But I did pretty good on this one. My boyfriend happens to be a trans man, and if you don't know what that is, Google it, because I don't have time to explain that shit. It's 2016. You should really know what that term means. But there's a lot of benefits that I'd never thought about before I met him. Like, I get to pick my own brand new dick. Like, no one's ever used before. Any size, shape, color I want. All mine. I can pick as many dicks as I want to. Like, I can have a different dick every night of the week. You know, variety without the cheating. I mean, I know you can get that from a woman. But I also get free meals, drinks, shit fixed around my house, lawn care. Plus, he still makes a really delicious sandwich.
Aww. Yeah.
Also, I can avoid those pesky, I'm not in the mood conversations, you know? Just keep the dicks in a drawer and lock it. You know, if the drawer don't open, my legs don't open. I imagine someday we're going to get in a fight. You know? I'll be like, oh yeah? What was that? What was that? Oh, well, now this is happening. Yeah. You don't get your dicks back till Tuesday. That's right. Now, I met him online, and he told me pretty early on of his trans status. And I was like, that's fine. You know, I'm one of the most open-minded, non-judgmental people you're going to meet. You know, it's cool. And then I took a deeper look at his profile, and saw that he was 5'2". And I was like, oh. Well, he looks nice. You know, maybe we can be friends. You know, I mean, I normally date tall men. It's like I see a guy online, and I'm like, oh, he looks all right. And then I see that he's 6'5", and he suddenly goes from all right to all right. But no, I met my boyfriend. There was some sort of magical charm, you know. I just couldn't help myself. No, really, he just smells really good. Like, really good. So that's another lesson for you, fellas. Smelling good goes a long way. Yeah, like 1 foot 3 inches, in fact. But there's some benefits, too, to dating a smaller man that I never thought about. You know, like, I really needed some new tennis shoes. And thankfully, he has good taste in tennis shoes, because now I've gained access to like 30 new pairs, like instantly. It's pretty awesome. Also, he doesn't take up much room in bed. That's good. And I'm never going to have to listen to him bitch on an 8-hour flight about legroom. So, unfortunately, I am going to have to listen to a lot of Taylor Swift. Now, that doesn't have anything to do with his height. He just really loves Taylor Swift. And Kid Rock. And Scandal, Grey's Anatomy. Yeah, so I told him that there still must be a little woman in his head, and she's a basic bitch. But, you know, I've lost my train of thought. But, you know, it's been really good so far, and he, so far, he's been more man than any man I've ever been with. Of course, I'm not really sure if that's a testament to him or just a really low bar. Really low bar. So, but just want to get serious for a second here and just say, in the wake of the Orlando shooting, I just want to tell everybody to just be who you are, you know, and love who you want to love, fuck who you want to fuck, you know. Life's short. We don't know how long we got on this crazy pale blue dot. And if at all possible, find yourself a highly trained army man to protect you like I did.